just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights.
What is up, my people? We are back, and we finally got our hands on Ed. Finally was released the 27th, and so far I've only played him on World Tour and on arcade mode, and also online, but only casual matches because I'm still trying to get the hang of him. So yeah, let's talk about it. So the character is cool. Like I really do like him. I really do enjoy him. His storyline is probably the most interesting one so far, next to probably like Kin and Ryu. Me personally, I like Ryu just because it's Ryu, but this is probably the most interesting one because he's so aligned with a very important part of the storyline, which is M. Bison and Shadow Lu. And because of that, I feel like it's so interesting, right? And the other thing about it too is his friends, like his whole team of Neo Shadow Lu guys. They're way more interesting than the last ones, the classic ones. So the classic ones we already know. It's Balrog, what's his name, Vega. Who's the other? I think I forgot who the other ones were, but those were the henchmen, right? But this guy has a way cooler team, in my opinion. He has a guy with knives that throws knives. He has kind of like a fro. He looks kind of like I don't know. He just looks kind of weird. And then there's a big guy who shapeshifts. Right, they're gonna talk about him here in a little bit, but that's one of the coolest things of the World Tour mode, because World Tour mode is because they talk about those guys, and that was really what I was interested in, because Ed asked you what you want to talk about or something like that, and I was like, yeah, tell me about your friends, because the thing about Shadow Lu, it's the same old. It's like we already know what's going on with them, and they're moving on for that. But what I'm interested in is that gorilla. Everybody's interested in the gorilla, but after talking to Ed in World Tour, there's much more interesting characters in his team. So the gorilla is basically, spoilers. He's basically like a hacker. He's like super smart, but he's also very strong. And I heard he's from the arcade mode. It sounds like he's stronger than Zangief. But yeah, it was really fun on World Tour because you get to play with your character and give him Ed's moves. As you can see here, I'm trying out his style, which by the way is I think it's one of the best styles in the game. Like if we're gonna talk about a style that could beat someone's ass without any psycho power, by the way, it would be Ed's style. Probably Zangief too, because you're not surviving a power driver from him for sure, or from anybody. Or a German suplex, right? But he's very interesting. He's very lead hand based. So that lead hand, which is funny because I have videos on here talking about, what you need to start off learning to be a good boxer. And I always mention that lead hand is key because it's going to keep your opponent busy. And that's pretty much Ed's style, is like he's trying to keep you busy with that lead hand, right? And only when he's good and ready, he's gonna let you come inside or he's gonna rush you with some move and then immediately get back out. Also, this is my new costume, guys, that I bought on the online store. I'm probably the only one that has this jacket. Everybody else probably thought it was ugly, but I really liked it. So I forgot how much money I spent on it. I just bought it on it. I didn't care. Was it worth it? Probably not, but I'm happy. So so whatever. Um, but yeah, I changed my whole outfit and style for this one. Um, but anyways, getting back to Ed's style, and in my opinion, it is very boxer like. Um, why? Because like I said, he's if you play him like the way people are playing him online, it's like it's mostly combo oriented. They're trying to see what they could be. But the way I'm looking at him is like that lead hand is very important because that's what's going to keep him at bay and going to make him do something that you want him to do. You're kind of leading him into something. He does have weaknesses though. I think he has this big old space in the middle, kind of like a big gap. That if somebody rushes you past that gap, you could be in trouble. So, in my opinion, it's very key for you to keep your opponents guessing with that lead hand as much as possible until you're ready, like I said, to do what you need to do. And you could really just win the fight, keep him at bay for that long, and win the fight from that range. He also has a fireball that could come from a counter if you wanted, or you could just throw it at the guy. So I wouldn't say he's like a zoner, but he is like a long range type of fighter. Reminds me a little bit of Poison. Just a little bit. Not Fang. Poison. Poison is the trans character who they had to walk it back because people were like, "Oh, you're woke." But yeah, he's the trans character has been around for a long time, but nobody's batted an eye until like recently because political reasons. But it's funny because Capcom always says one thing and then they back it up and they're like, "Oh no, sorry, we didn't mean that. We didn't know you were gonna do." I think they did the same thing with a name in another game. I think it was Final Fantasy, and there was this cat person or something. But anyways, getting back to this, the World Tour stuff was really short. I thought it could have been longer. I was having fun. I always have fun in World Tour. Because I'm a bit of a casual fan. I mean, I'm not a bit of a casual. I'm a very casual type fan. I really enjoy the lore, and I enjoy, just World Tour because it's like you're a Street Fighter. But yeah, I just want more on World Tour if that's possible. Capcom, at least for season 2. I know probably season 2 is going to be announced either at the end of March or after that. But it would be cool if we had like another expansion of maybe I don't know if it's too much to ask, but 2 more cities. That would be cool if we get 2 more, because we already have Nashal and we have Metro City. So if we could get like maybe 2 more cities, to wander around in, that would be cool. And have more the new characters appear in these new places. Because I think, judging by World Tour and what I've seen on arcade mode and stuff like that, and checking out Ed's story, I think that they are going to release the other Neo Shadowloo teammates. which is like the gorilla guy, the knife guy, and the big guy, and the girl that looks like Ed with the stick. Um, so that's like, that's gonna be a lot of characters to release, and I think they're all gonna be released personally. Um, but I don't know if they're all gonna be released in the next patch because that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4 characters. Um, I don't think. I think they're gonna release one of these characters per season. I think. And I hope the gorilla is next, personally, or the knife guy. The knife guy looks pretty cool too. But everybody's been talking about the gorilla, so hopefully it's the gorilla. Yeah, he's interesting. He's like a hacker. He's supposed to be like super smart or whatever. So I know I already mentioned that, but so yeah, I think that's gonna be it, guys. But I did play arcade mode, and that's gonna come up next. I couldn't record all of it, but I did record like the final scene when he talks to what's his face, JP. And they talk about his whole story and everything like that. What's going on with them right now? So if you guys want to stick around and look at that, or if this is like spoilers, then then you can probably like not look at it. But yeah, guys, this was pretty cool, man. This was pretty awesome. I really enjoyed my time with Ed, and pretty soon, like once I get the hang of Ed, I'm gonna start going online and playing ranked. Because like I said, so far right now I've only been on World Tour, on arcade mode, and I've been on casual matches online. But once I get ready, I'm gonna go. Because the reason I'm not doing it, I don't know if I mentioned it or not, is because there's a lot of Eds right now. Like everybody's trying out Ed, and I haven't been able to play anybody else but Ed. Like seriously, everybody's playing Ed. Okay, so that could be a deterrent for me to main him, because I don't like characters that everybody else has. I personally am not a fan of mirror matches. With Ed though, it is pretty fun though, because the reason it's fun with Ed, because it feels like a boxing match. For some reason, like the way when Ed faces another Ed, it's very technical and it gets really like back and forthy, like a boxing match. But yeah, I think he's very much like a long range fighter. I mean, a long range boxer. Like a mid to long range boxer. I really do like the way they made him. Also at the end, guys, of the video, there's going to be some alternative costumes for Ed that they showed at the end. Like when you win the arcade mode, there's a cat outside. Hold on, let me take this cat. That they made, and I really like 2 of them. See if you can guess which ones. And the other ones are pretty ugly. But I'm glad they went with this one. The one Ed's wearing now. I really dig it. And the other one's pretty cool too. But yeah, it was really fun. I'm just a little tired because I've been playing a lot, and now I feel like I'm starting to get tired and I want to go to sleep. But yeah, I can't wait for Akuma too, man. Akuma's gonna be crazy, because this guy is already crazy. I feel like he is gonna get on people's nerves. He's not there yet, and I feel like people haven't discovered a lot of the things that he could do. There's a lot of good things that he has. but it just takes a little patience to learn it. I would say try to find out, if you're going to play Ed, try to find out everything you need to know about the lead hand, because that's going to help you get in on your opponents safely. That's what you got to focus on first, and then start worrying about the combos and what you're going to do there. But I don't know, you do whatever you want, because I'm just a casual fan, and I'm more into like dumb stuff like the lore and what costumes my avatar is wearing, which is the opposite of a hardcore gamer, or even like a mid-core gamer, if that's even a thing. Yeah, I'm way more of a casual. When I have a bunch of like collectibles and stuff like that, that's also like kind of weird. But that is going to be it for today, guys. The other thing I was gonna say about Ed is his Philly shell. You know, he has a really cool Philly shell defense, which I didn't think it was going to be the case, but yeah, it is. It's a Philly shell for sure. But anyways, guys, that is going to be it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
China.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
人間界の決闘というものを見せてもらおう。
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
何事も最初が肝心だ。最初がな。
Goes for the fireball. Player 1 has the life lead.
このまま行くか?
At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up.
今いいのが入ったね。
KO!
良い決着だった。
Last round saw one player really taking advantage of every opportunity. But how will that affect the next round?
反撃を許さない素晴らしい攻めだった。
Dashes up. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
どっちも動けてはいるんだろうね、きっと。おっと。
Hits him with a stopping bomb.
おお、そうきたか。
Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
さあ、ここからだ。
Player 2 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to get in there.
やるではないか。
Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
これは悪魔である我が輩から見てもあっぱれやるではないか
Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Player 2 needs to want to finish.
やるではないか
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
最後まで諦めるな
Will this super art do anything?
何
The last round. It's now or never.
一失
Solid anti-air.
見事だ
Psycho Blitz turning it right up with a super.
あっぱれやるではないか
Confirms the reservation for the Psycho Chamber. Imagine all the Buka state of becoming Ed punching bag. Up for the arrow.
Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Backs off.
これはよろしく頼む期待しているぞ
Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Lots of aggression from both sides. Blocks the jump in. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book.
いいよいいよ
Combo with the target combo. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Will this super art connect?
おっと
Turns the bar to unleash the storm. Sakai Fuhata's in there.
いいねとどめまでしっかり
I think I forgot to breathe for that whole round.
次が肝心だ。気を引き締めていくのだ。
Stings them with a Shikusen. Big opportunity now in this corner.
どうした？いけるだろう。
Scrapping it out up close. Breaks the block with a throw.
良い投げ。
We have it takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super.
おお、そうきたか。
Now, can they finish the job? Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage.
差はついたようだが、まだまだこれからだ。次はどう出る？
Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. What?
ないか。
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
最後まで諦めるな。
This is it. Who's gonna take it all?
最後まで気を抜くでないぞ。
More fuel for the fire. Come on.
見事だ。もっと我が輩を楽しませるのだ。
Crowns them from above. Target combo into.
Gives the ribcage some TLC.
Throws them.
綺麗に投げていったね。
A real test of nerve here.
気を抜くでないぞ。
This may turn into a party.
が見たかったのだ。
Player 1 comes out on top of that fierce battle.
Or someone was. Who the hell are you?
Ah, yes. I suppose our paths never truly crossed. I was in control of Shadaloo's financial affairs. The pleasure is all mine, Ed.
I heard all of Shadaloo's top brass turned tail after Bison died. But you still swear loyalty to a hollowed out shell. What the hell are you planning?
Since you asked so nicely, among the scattered remnants of Shadaloo, a movement has started that would place you as the new head of the organization.
What?
Neo Shadaloo, was it now? Suffice to say, you do meet the requirements to be the heir to Bison's throne.
Cut the bullshit! Why the hell would I want that? Say something! I'm not gonna be anyone's pawn! You hear me? We are gonna live our lives our way! Oh, looks like these two have...
Round one. Fight.
Alright, first round. What's going to happen?
非常に興味深い試合。見届けさせてもらうぞ。
Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out.
このまま行くか？どうだろう。
Oh, easy tech. Big counter.
おお、なるほどね。
Gets backed into the corner with pressure building.
さあ、もっとやり合うのだ。さあ、ここだ。
KO.
いいね。5度目までしっかり。
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
全く素晴らしいね。見事に決めていった。
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two pick it up another. Jump. Gets the counter hit throw.
いいね。大技だ。
Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on.
良い状況ではあるね。
You gotta be mindful of reach and jumping. Did this super art connect?
そうか。
Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge.
いいね。大技だ。次はどう出る？
Not much life difference. Their life is hanging by a thread. Knocks them out of the air.
いいぞ。この調子だ。
Not critical. What's gonna happen?
おっ
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Closes it out.
良いとどめだ。
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
二人ともご苦労であった。またの試合を楽しみにしているぞ。
All of a sudden, we had a name. They call us Neo Shadaloo. The leftovers of the original Shadaloo are dead set on making me Bison's successor. Then you have punks like JP scheming away in the shadows. But I say, bring it on. If that's their game, then we'll give this Neo Shadaloo thing a go. But we'll run the table. We'll set the rules. If we're doing this, we're doing it my way.
Thanks for playing. Congratulations!